time driving it, yeah? And we're leak free. We figured out a lesson. Don't buy cheap fittings, that's for sure.
It's nice here.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I'm excited to finally pull it down on this thing. Swapping the gear made it a lot more manageable. It was wild before that.
Just a good little cruise.
Yeah. Like I said, once if you just want to put it in drive and just go, it's wonderful. I went back 2 clicks on the coilovers to make it, see if it was a little smoother. That was wild.
That was intense, yeah.
Yeah, those tires suck, don't they?
Yeah.
Woo! Well, she comes alive quick, though.
Yeah, very quick.
Very quick. Woo!
At least it went pretty straight that time.
Yeah, it did go straight finally. Which it'll be a lot better on the Mickey Thompsons, but man.
Yeah, pretty intense.
Yeah, very. Like you better be ready to hold the hell up. So compared to Lee's car, which pretty similar.
I don't know, I think it's more.
Yeah. It's a little more blower.
I don't know if it's the 10 speed.
Yeah, 10 speed's a lot more
I'm a little more
spicy.
confident in Lee's car for some reason.
Yeah. I'm glad it's
I don't know.
not just me.
I think it's the seating. Yeah, I don't know. It makes me feel a little funky too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just glad it's not just me that,
Yeah,
kid
it feels sketchy.
kid gloves with this car, 'cause it gets rowdy real quick. All right, guys, so the verdict on the leak is going to be this one here. So I looked at all the fittings on the car, which we had to kind of piece it together inside the fender well. This is the only one. This was not a Red Horse. I was wrong. This is like a no-name. China, yeah. I got it off of, it was either Amazon or Summit. I cannot remember. I mean, it doesn't matter now. But I had to go to the store, the race shop here, and get a Fragola, which was 50 bucks. So, I tried to cheap out, and guess what? I had to buy it twice. But it was essentially, when we were trying to hook the hose up, it was chewing the hose up inside, and that's why it was leaking, instead of just, pulling it in like it should have. So, buy once, cry once. That's the name of the game. Alright guys, so on this episode of What Else Can Go Wrong, the other day we were out driving before I noticed the leak, and my fuel gauge stopped working. You see right there? Zoom in a little bit. Yeah. I think I mentioned that in the last video. And we ohmed it out. And the sending unit is not reading at all. So the issue is that's number 2 sending unit. They're over $100 a piece. They're specific to an 03 Cobra due to the baffling in the 03 Cobra tank that's in the car. And they are an extremely large pain in the ass to get into the tank. The first one broke. Like I said, if anybody that's done this job, they know exactly what I'm talking about. But the first one broke, so There's $100. I had to buy another one, another $100. We got it in. It took a long time. I think maybe we had Ken do it because it's a pain. And now it's not reading. Like I was wondering at first if it was the Dakota. It's not the Dakota Digital. Yeah. I bet y'all forgot about this car. What's your door, Logan? Yeah, this was the first one. Yeah, this was, man, I don't even remember when this was. It's been a few years back, but this is actually the first 05 to 10 car we swapped. Get there and check it out. Oh, there's springs. What year did we do all this?
Huh?
What year did we do all this? Is it 2020?
Crank was still there.
Yeah. It's been a minute. Yeah, first. Oh, it's still got the latch. It works. Yeah, returnless and it works. Yeah, it's been 3 or 4 years at least. This is the very first one, and of course we did Brente's car. This is still running the returnless fuel system. We don't know how it works, but it works.
It works, yeah.
Somehow or another. It's not supposed to work, according to a lot of people we talk to, but
He ain't had no issues.
no. Just does its thing. Now the cruise control doesn't work, which is kind of swap life. There may be a solution for that, who knows. But everything else does. Yeah, so there's the underside. She got long tubes, 3-inch exhaust, well, 3-inch X pipe. Manual car. Came out good, didn't it?
Yeah, very nice.
She's just a little low for his taste, so we're gonna raise her up just a hair.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. We gotta make sure he didn't get the same springs. Yeah, pretty cool swap. Just looks like an old 05 something or other convertible. We got just brake lines. What else? Got to tuck the fuel lines, obviously. Get those up under there.
All the coolant lines.
Yeah.
On there, some of them got all the intercooler ones around. They got put clamps on.
Yeah. Good to go. Yeah, this car is actually really nice underneath. It's full, I guess it's Team Z? I guess it's Team Z suspension everywhere. Rollovers. I mean, this thing's got really good stuff under it.
It's got huge stubs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's
Room
good.
for daisies. I think
Room
it measured like 13 or 14 inches there.
They're gonna put all the meat on this.
You get the entire
This
roll
this
bar.
is nice. This
Pullovers,
yeah. Yeah, this is super nice. But the underside's really clean. Of course, you got the Handlin T56. And you gotta have the stiflers, of course. Quick time bell housing. We'll say these were American Racing,
Yeah,
weren't
I
they?
think so,
Yeah. And we had some issues. This was a AJEK, remember?
Yeah.
Hell, I can't even remember. Yeah, but it,
I don't like the way it fits.
you can see right there, they did not fit good at all, but I mean, they're in there, so. Yeah, strange coilovers up front. It's a bad ride. It's gonna be really cool once it's all done. Get the cage, all that mounted. Full length subframes. All right, boys, we're gonna head back to the house, but did want to remind you, I think we're 3 weeks-ish out, and we're gonna have a new winner, baby. Project Frostbite. I'm gonna be out this week trying to just kind of clean up a lot of the little stuff. I gotta get the antenna in, fender liners, just a lot of just little minor stuff. Super pumped. I finally got the hood bumpers on and came out and got it adjusted before it started raining. So I got the hood all adjusted. Of course, Kevin got the bumper adjusted, nice and pretty, trunk. See, I gotta get the antenna on it. Oh, I gotta get a rear view mirror for it. Trunk's all adjusted. I love this car, guys. I love this thing. So cannot wait to draw the winner. Keep an eye out for that. Hopefully he can come out and hang out a little bit, go eat some lunch, drive his new coupe home. So huge shout out to the premium subscribers. And this is my way of saying thank you guys, other than the monthly drawings, but man. Then after that, 93 GT, Coyote Capri, good times. All right, let's get back to the house. All right, boys, next day, back at the house. Car did fantastic on the way home. No issues, anything like that. And great news, no big puddles of E85. So I'm gonna say we're good there. That was definitely a fiasco. And again, I preached it before, buying cheap parts, you're gonna end up buying them twice. And I've said this so many freaking times. It's just, and there I go buying, something seems kind of minor, but guess what? It bit me in the ass, cost me quite a bit of money and work, downtime on the car. Buy once, cry once, a wise man once said. But super glad to have the car home and got the two back together again. But guys, you guys saw my video last week where I kind of picked apart the car, things I didn't like. Let me go ahead and tell you the things that I absolutely love. Yes, admittedly, I was roasting my own car. I mean, it's healthy, guys. It's not everything's perfect and gonna be exactly how you want it, and that's kind of what the point of with that video. But I want to go ahead and tell you guys some of the things that I absolutely love, and some of them are things that you can do to your car that I highly recommend. So let's go. All right, so one of my favorite things is kind of simple, but it's the 417 Fox dash mod. It just fits, it works. Like, just gives the car that kind of updated, it's just great. Great Apple CarPlay, which is amazing. I absolutely love that. And while we're talking about interior, the conversion to black was a huge undertaking. But I love the black interior. If you guys don't remember, this car was a gray interior, titanium gray interior car. Yes, I know, I've got wires hanging down. I'm working through it, guys. Just bear with me. But yeah, the black interior, that was well worth all the work. Another thing that I've wanted for so freaking long is the Steeda Aero spoiler. And I freaking love it. I'm not a big wang flashy guy. This has a very OE factory look to it with just a little spice thrown on top, and I absolutely love it. Funny story, the way I got this car, my buddy Tom Clark located it for me, because back when, I think it was 21 or 22, you couldn't find these things, and nobody, Steeda was out of stock and was out of stock for several years. They're back in stock now. They even got a carbon fiber one, but you couldn't find it. And I essentially paid almost double what these things sell for new. But so shout out to Tom Clark for finding them, because you couldn't find them. All right, another thing that I absolutely love is the door handles. Those are the LMR flush door handles. I love them. I love how smooth they look. And then this, Yeah. Crispy, boys. Now, watch this. Yeah. Actually, Pop's door does open very good. But yeah, I absolutely love the freaking LMR door handles. So, another thing I absolutely love is the Whipple. Yeah. Guys, maybe I just need to line all of you guys up and let you just take a ride so you really know how extremely violent this thing is. It will scare the crap out of you, and I haven't even pulleyed down yet, which is coming. But full bolt-on Gen 3 Coyote with a Gen 6 Whipple on the 85. It's violent, it's unpredictable, and it's a lot of freaking power for this lightweight car, and I absolutely love it. So I guess the last thing I'll say that I just really love that's different about the car is not just the color, but the paint overall. I know this camera's not doing it justice, but it's an extremely bright red, and once I get it out in the sun and it's in direct sunlight, it starts to take on orange, kind of orange hues. Now it's not a flake. There's no flake in it. I'm not a big flake fan, if that's even a term. But if you guys remember Performance Red, which I think was a 93 only color, very similar to that, but it's brighter. I love it. I just love it. Absolutely love the color. It came out amazing. I always kind of hated taking the car to events back in the day, because you guys remember the back bumper was pink. It was original paint, which, you know, I'd rather have that than a shitty respray, but it was just kind of a letdown, you know, when people saw it, because it looked great on camera, and then you see it in real life, you're like, not so great. And then, of course, the engine bay. Adam made these panels. You can't buy these things. Adam made those, and he did a phenomenal job. Absolutely love it. And then, of course, the upper core support, all the wipers gone, everything above the pinch weld gone. I absolutely love it. All right, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Busy freaking day at the shop, and glad to have the car back and fixed. And we can move on to whatever the next catastrophe is. I'm sure there'll be plenty. But guys, again, we're about to draw Project Frostbite. Keep an eye out for that. Ford Takeover, guys, in September. Need to be a Ford Takeover. We moved it so it'd be a little cooler this year, and looking forward to that. Tons more people planning on coming just because of that, so very grateful for that. Definitely need to check out marketplace.foxcast.com. We're signing up like 100 people a day, but we don't have enough people actually posting ads. So get on there and post all your junk. Seriously, like, it's free. Go post your junk. Anyway, I'm gonna get back after it. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, big thumbs up. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. We'll catch you on the next one.